Welcome back to Your Life. I'm Dr. Anna Marie. And right now, about 70 million Americans are suffering with chronic pain. Chronic pain is defined as pain that persists or recurs for more than 6 months. The problem results in more than 500 million lost workdays and $100 billion in medical costs. But there's an emotional price to pay too. Entertainer Jerry Lewis is putting his trademark passion and personal experience behind a public education initiative called Pain the Pain.
I'll teach you to kiss my wife.
I don't need no lesson.
Jerry Lewis, the legendary king of comedy, has wowed audiences with hilarious performances for more than 60 years. But life hasn't always been a laugh for the successful comedian. America's funny guy, Jerry Lewis, battled illness and debilitating chronic pain for nearly 40 years. But he's not alone. An estimated 1 in 4 Americans suffer with chronic pain that does not respond to standard medical treatment. Left untreated, it can destroy a person's life. Chronic pain stems from a variety of diseases and can also be a result of injury. For Mr. Lewis, the years of performing his side-splitting physical pranks and pratfalls ultimately resulted in a very serious spinal injury.
We have estimated that I've fallen 1,900 times in front of audiences in my career. And you can beat up a spinal column that way.
A not-so-funny thing happened on the night of March 25th, 1965, during the finale of one of Mr. Lewis's many popular performances at the Las Vegas Sands Hotel.
I did a fall off the piano, which I had been doing to conclude my show all along that engagement. But I fell on a steel cable, and I landed on it. My spine landed on that steel cable. And I was rushed off the stage. I was paralyzed immediately.
After his fall, he was rushed to Los Angeles, where an emergency fusion on his spine was performed, and that began Jerry Lewis's long journey with chronic pain.
Did I have pain? Inexplicable pain. And, I mean, I would get off the bed with one leg in the morning, and you could put a timer on it. It would take anywhere from 3 to 4 minutes for me to get the other leg off. It was that kind of excruciating pain. And I got to a point where I wasn't going to live in this place anymore. And I was seriously thinking of which gun to use of my collection.
Despair and depression are not uncommon among the millions of Americans who suffer with chronic pain. Mr. Lewis's pain became so unbearable that he seriously contemplated suicide. He phoned his physician and lifetime friend, famed heart surgeon Dr. Michael DeBakey, to say he could not take it anymore and that he was going to end his life.
So I called Michael to say goodbye. Told him what I planned on doing. He said, "Do you think you can put your suicide on hold for just an hour?"
It was during that critical hour that Dr. DeBakey called upon his colleague, pain management specialist Dr. Joseph Shafini, to intervene. Within the hour, Dr. Shafini met with Jerry Lewis and introduced him to Medtronic spinal cord stimulator, also known as neurostimulation therapy. This medical treatment would finally give Mr. Lewis relief for the intolerable pain that plagued him for so many years. After careful evaluation, Mr. Lewis was surgically implanted with a permanent Medtronic pain pacemaker, a device that sends mild electrical impulses to the spinal cord to block pain signals as they travel to the brain. He says he felt as if he had been reborn.
For the first time in 37 years, no pain. I said, oh my God, I'm gonna have to keep living now. It was incredible.
With a handheld device, the pain pacemaker has allowed Mr. Lewis to effectively manage his pain for the first time in decades.
Now I raise the stimulation by these two buttons depending upon how much pain I'm having. If it covers the pain, then I stop at that point. I lessen the stimulation with these buttons, and it also opens my garage door. People ask me what it feels like. It's vibrating. It's a little tingles that vibrate from my head to my toes constantly when I've got it on. It's vibrating.
Persistent pain can take a devastating toll on the lives that it affects. Many people seek medical attention and do not find relief. Often, they're told that they have to live with the pain.
People who suffer from chronic pain can have change in their mood, change in their productivity, change in their function. It's hard for them to do activities that give them pleasures or means to earn their living. And it can destroy a family life.
Other chronic pain sufferers resist medical intervention, even though safe and effective treatment options exist.
Chronic pain is most definitely undertreated. It's amazing that a lot of people don't know about the modalities or things that can be done for the chronic pain, including general public and some physicians. They don't quite understand. I think the message has to be brought to public that there are facilities available and people don't have to live in pain because it's just so counterproductive.
And that is Jerry Lewis's goal, to make the message crystal clear. People do not have to live in pain if they choose the right treatment and the right doctor. So America's favorite funny guy is putting his heart and soul into his work with Tame the Pain, an education program supported by patient advocacy groups and Medtronic. The campaign seeks to connect people suffering with chronic pain with pain management specialists who can discuss treatment options, including medication, physical therapy, surgery, and medical technology.
See your doctor and ask him about pain management. Say to your doctor, please write me an address for a doctor that deals in chronic pain. I'm going to have a chance. That's what I need the people to hear about, that they can get the answers.
So what is the best part of finally experiencing relief from 37 years of pain?
You can go and skip and jump and pick up your daughter again. I used to play with my 12-year-old. She'd run to me and I'd hold her up high. Danielle Sarah Lewis wins the gold at Barcelona. Yay! And then there was a period there where I couldn't lift her up anymore. And now, right after this procedure, I come home and I lifted her up and she yelled, "Daddy gets the gold this time." You know, what's better than that? Joy.
We want to thank Jerry for taking the time to share his story with us. For more information about the chronic pain pacemaker or general information about chronic pain, make sure to log on to our website. We'll be right back.